What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch Season 1, Episode 3 of Avatar The Last Airbender. Last we saw, we had, Zuko attacked Katara and Sokka's village, and Grand-Grand's village. Can't forget about Grand-Grand the goat. Obviously, Aang gave himself up, had a fight with Zuko, and, you know, Katara and Sokka and Appa stepped in, you know, helped. We have, we're currently flying away. Still being chased by Zuko, I would assume, but, you know, obviously the immediate plan, or at least, you know, the plan for the first season, I would assume, we're going to go to the North Pole, we're going to get, Aang and Katara and maybe Sokka, you know what I mean? Get them to become good, waterbenders. Obviously, in Sokka's case, I don't even know, like, I don't know if waterbending or any sort of bending is possible from any person if they try, or it's only specific people, only specific bloodlines. I don't know, but no matter what, even if Sokka can't waterbend, I would assume he's going to have to train to be a really good fighter, warrior. So, training no matter what. At the end of last episode, Aang, I don't know if it was half jokingly, if he has other ulterior motives at these spots, but he had a couple spots that he wanted to go before the North Pole. So, side quests, if you will. So, I'm excited to see what comes of that. I'm excited to see how long, like, with the Zuko and Uncle stuff, I don't know if it's going to be something to where, like, we, like, jump into what Zuko's doing, like, once every episode just to catch up with him, or we're not going to see him for, like, 3 or 4 episodes and then he attacks again. But I'm interested. I'm hyped for it. Like, I said it in my first 2 episodes, but, like, it's probably the sort of huge anticipation I have to finally watch Avatar after so many years of waiting. But through the first 2 episodes of any show, like, not just, like, anime or cartoon, any show, probably the most goosebumps I've ever had. So I want them to keep doing that to me. So I'm ready to get into it. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I am already a very decent amount of episodes ahead. If you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm currently on. And if you enjoyed the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into it.
100 years passed.
It's like addicting to watch this.
Aang can save the world.
I believe you can too, Katara and Sokka. I believe they're going to be a big part of this.
We thought they were extinct.
Okay, again, they talk about airbenders being extinct. I don't know if they said it. I know that they said the Fire Nation attacked, but I would assume that the Fire Nation wiped out the airbenders. Damn, this is beautiful. Where are we at? Oh. Obviously, we've got to fly all the way above the continent to go to the other side. So, we do probably have to stop a couple times.
But it's been 100 years since you've been home.
Oh, he's home?
That's why I'm so excited.
It's just that a lot can change.
Yeah, all the people you know are dead.
I know, but I need
Well, not
to see
just
it for myself.
Again, I would assume the Fire Nation attacked, but even if they didn't attack, all the people you know are dead. Aang's face is so cute.
Go snake in your sleeping bag. Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Ah!
Don't give him a concussion.
You're awake. Let's go.
Ooh, oh, yep. I was like, what? Damn, this is here? Nope.
I want the repairs made as quickly as possible. I don't want to.
Is this like the capital of the Fire Nation?
You mean the Avatar?
Don't mention his name on these docks. Once word gets out that he's alive, every firebender will be out looking for him.
Damn.
And I don't.
Yeah, but you're the prince. Can't they fucking listen to you?
Of what?
Hello?
Zuko.
Captain Zhao.
Zhao.
It's Commander now. And General Iroh. Great hero of
Iroh.
the nation.
Retired general.
The Fire Lord's brother and son are welcome guests anytime.
Yeah. So why do you... Okay, no, this isn't the capital.
That's quite a bit of damage.
Yes. You wouldn't believe what happened.
Okay, is Zhao gonna also be trying to capture?
Commander Zhao, what happened?
What?
Yes, I will do that. It was incredible. What? Did we crash or something?
An Earth Kingdom ship.
Really?
Earth
You
Kingdom.
must regale
Out
me
here?
with all the thrilling details. Join me for a drink?
Sorry, but we have to go.
Are there like...
Show Commander Zhao your respect.
I was gonna say, no, Commander Zhao don't really seem like he respect
Do you have any ginseng tea?
Zuko or Iroh or the king. I don't know what to call it. Commander? The person in charge of the Fire Kingdom.
Hey, who ate all my blubbered seal jerky?
Who's gonna burp?
Oh, that was food? I used it to start the campfire last night.
Brother!
Before we get to the temple, I want to talk to you about the Airbenders.
What about him?
Aw,
Well,
damn.
I just want you to be prepared for what you might see. The Fire Nation is ruthless.
Tell him straight up.
My mother. They could have done the same to your people.
Damn.
Just because no one has seen an airbender doesn't mean the Fire Nation killed
Might
them
be
all.
hiding. Oh yeah, I promise you 100,000% they are hiding somewhere. Maybe not like all of them. Fire Nation probably killed some of them, or most of them. Flying bison, dude. That it's still kind of crazy. Damn, how tall are these goddamn
There it
mountains?
is. Air
Whoa!
Temple.
That looks awesome. I thought I saw people there.
We're home, buddy. We're home.
And by year's end, the Earth Kingdom capital will be under our rule.
So the Fire Nation originally is very, very small compared to Earth.
If my father thinks the rest of the world will follow him willingly,
Earth rules most of the world, goddamn.
2 years at sea have done little to temper your tongue. So, how is your search for the Avatar going?
My fault entirely.
we haven't found him yet.
Did you really expect
Yeah, we've been looking for 100 years.
100 years ago, along with the rest of the Airbenders? Unless you found some evidence that the Avatar...
I feel like Zhao's trying to take over to be the ruler.
The Avatar is the only one who can stop the Fire Nation from winning this war. If you have an ounce of loyalty left, you'll tell me what you've found.
I haven't found
Come on, bro.
anything.
Zuko, you're being eaten alive here.
Come on, Uncle. We're going.
Commander Zhao, we interrogated the crew as you instructed. They confirmed Prince Zuko had the Avatar in custody.
Jesus! Zhao is
Remind me,
capable.
how exactly was your ship damaged?
How is he allowed to do this to the goddamn prince? This seems like a fucking immediate act of treason.
So that's where my friends and I would play airball. And over there is where
Airball?
the bison would sleep. And
What's wrong?
this place used to be full of monks and lemurs and bison. Now there's just a bunch of weeds.
No.
I can't believe how much things
Again,
have changed.
I'll say, I don't... I think that most of them have been killed, but there's got to be a couple Airbenders alive somewhere. Well, this kind of seems really unfair. I was about to fall off a goddamn mountain. That's a cool little game.
Ang 7, Sokka 0.
Making him feel better is putting me in a world of hurt.
You have any water games that you played? Oh, yeah.
Katara, check this out.
Fire Nation.
The way they say it is awesome. Fire Nation.
Need to see.
Okay.
Oh, he's like a lovable child, man.
What is it?
Look, we can't baby him.
Katara, firebenders were here. You can't pretend they weren't.
I can for Aang's sake. If he finds out that the Fire Nation invaded his home, he'll be devastated.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it would also make him
Monkey Yatsu.
not hate
The greatest airbender in the world.
Yatsu.
He taught me everything I know.
So,
But the truth
oh wow, flashback.
is in the gooey.
So wait, can avatars only be air members? Air tribe members?
This whole avatar thing. Maybe the monks made a mistake.
The only mistake they made was telling you before you turned 16. But we can't concern ourselves with what was. We must act on what is.
Gyatso is awesome. Oh, this place was beautiful.
Yatsu, how do I know if I'm ready for this?
Your questions will be answered when you're old enough to enter the Air Temple Sanctuary.
Why is there an age limit?
Inside, you will meet someone who will guide you on your journey.
Who is it?
When you are ready, he will reveal himself to you.
Reveal himself. Is it an actual person or is it like a fucking spirit?
1, 2.
Evenly distributed with air? Oh, we're gonna stack them. Never mind, we fucked up.
You must miss him.
Can he knock her hair or does he shave?
But Aang, no one could have survived in there for 100 years.
It's not impossible.
No, he's so hopeful, man.
Good point.
Katara, whoever's in there might help me figure out this Avatar thing.
And whoever's in there might have a medley of delicious cured meats.
No, brother. Only I can go in there, little buddy. Oh, that's cool. Feels like, why does this feel like a goddamn Mario, like a little Mario cutscene after you flip a switch or something?
So a 12-year-old boy bested you and your firebenders. You're more pathetic than...
How? Why? How is Zhao speaking like this to the prince?
Because you won't have a second chance.
Commander Zhao, I've been hunting the Avatar for 2 years and
And you failed. Capturing the Avatar is too important to leave in a teenager's hands.
Like, yes, I respect and understand that sentence right there.
Keep them
But like he's literally holding the prince hostage.
Statues?
That's it? Where's the meat?
Who are all
Are these like past airbenders?
Sure. But it feels like I know them somehow. Look, that one's an airbender.
And this one's a waterbender. They're lined up in a pattern.
Okay, no.
Water, earth,
Okay,
and fire.
it goes in order.
That's the Avatar cycle.
Okay. See, they're answering all the questions I have.
All these people are your past lives, Aang.
Wow, there are so many.
So wait, the last Avatar was a Fire Nation?
Believe in that stuff?
It's true. When the Avatar dies, he's reincarnated into the next nation in the cycle. Aang, snap out of it!
Huh?
Who is that?
That's Avatar Roku, the Avatar before me.
You were a firebender? No wonder I didn't trust you when we first met.
There's
So was Roku evil? And he's the one who started the attack, or how did it work?
You just couldn't get any weirder.
Well, that's a great shot.
Firebender, nobody make a sound.
You're making a sound.
Really? Is it a Firebender? Oh, they kind of look. It's kind of being built up like they're my friend. No, that's an animal, bro.
Won't know what hit him.
Looks like a bunny or something. Hello? Is it a lemur? Lemur!
Dinner.
Don't listen to him. You're gonna be my new pet.
Not if I get him first.
Stop it! Let go! Lemur! Little lemur, come back! Lemurs can fly? These lemurs can fly. Lemurs can't fly.
My search party is ready. Once I'm out to sea, my guards will escort you back to your ship, and you'll be free to go.
Why? Are you worried I'm going to try and stop you?
You stop me. Impossible.
Don't underestimate me, Zhao. I will capture the Avatar.
Like, it's almost like I'm rooting for Zuko to capture Aang more than Zhao. But I don't want Zuko to capture Aang at all.
My command. And you're just a banished prince.
He's banished.
No home, no allies.
Damn. Oh. Damn.
Wrong. Once I deliver the Avatar to my father, he will welcome me home with honor and restore my rightful place on the throne.
If your father really wanted you home, he would have let you return by now.
Okay. Damn, so why is Iroh with him? Just to protect him?
Disgrace to the Fire
Or
Nation.
did Iroh also do something?
You have the scar to
Did he get beat in a fight or something?
Like one to match.
Is that a challenge?
An Agni Kai at sunset.
1v1?
Very well. It's a shame your father won't be here to watch me humiliate you. I guess your uncle will do.
Damn, so what did Zuko do?
Have you forgotten what happened last time you dueled the master?
Flashback?
Firebender?
God damn!
You were here?
He killed a lot of them. This person killed a lot of them.
Gyatso.
He did. Did a great ass job.
Yet?
Aww.
I wasn't really gonna eat the lemur, okay?
Give him a hug, Sokka.
Come on, Aang. Everything will be alright. Let's get out of here.
Don't touch me. Oh. Anger, rage. What's Katara gonna find? Oh wow, there's been so many.
Send word to the Fire Lord immediately.
Like Avatar temples or something like that. Damn, Aang.
Come on! Snap out of it! Ah!
Jesus, protect Sokka. Pure anger.
He found out Firebenders killed Gyatso!
Oh no! It's his avatar!
I have
spirit.
goosebumps.
He must have triggered it. I'm gonna try and calm him down.
Well, do it before he blows us off the mountain!
I would assume that obviously maturing, growing up, controlling his emotions is going to be a part of his journey, not just, you know, mastering water, earth, and fire, but...
Remember your firebending basics, Prince Zuko. They are your greatest weapons.
I refuse to let him win.
See, let's see how strong you are. Oh my god. Why, dude? Obviously, I know we're probably in Fire... Well, we are, because we're at Zhao's place. But we're in Fire Nation territory. What is making the sky red? Is it just because there's so many fires in the area? This music is great.
Basics, Zuko.
I'm still wondering why Iroh is with Zuko. Is it just because he cares about him so much he didn't want him to be by himself? Or is it Iroh told by his brother to help train him to come back? I don't know. Hey! He kind of goated in the sauce, man. Do you win by killing or knocking him out of like a circle or something? Or do they have to yield?
Do it!
That's it? Your father raised a...
Hold it, no, man, hold up.
In my way, I promise. I won't hold.
Hold up, he got some good in him. You got some good in you? Oh!
No, Prince Zuko. Do not taint your victory. So this is how the great Commander Zhao acts in defeat?
You're a
Disgrace.
bum.
Even in exile, my nephew is more...
Listen, he's honorable.
Thanks again.
He's not killing people randomly. I feel like I think he's going to play an antagonistic role out of sort of that hungry desire to, you know, be accepted by his father.
Shang-Chi is my favorite.
I do wonder, well, obviously at some point we're going to learn the exact specifics of how he disgraced himself or got banished, but obviously it's connected to how he got the burn.
People you love. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom.
Aww.
Monk Gyatso and the other airbenders may be gone, but you still have a family.
They're not all gone. Some of them are somewhere.
We're your family.
Wow, that's really fast. I thought that'd be like an end of season thing. Damn, we're already family? Give me a hug, guys. You are my family, damn it.
Tara and I aren't gonna let anything happen to you. Promise.
No, I want Sokka to hold my hand too.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It wasn't your fault.
Well, Aang, you fucking let them all know we're back.
On this temple, that means they found the other ones too. I really am the last airbender.
In the history of shows, whenever they say that I'm the last something or the last of this, there's always more. We'll find him somehow.
Help me if I can't talk to him. Maybe you'll find a way.
Oh, no, so, okay, so Roku was good. Thank you, little man.
Looks like you made a new friend, Sokka.
Can we take one lemur with us?
Must eat.
Share some with
Hey,
us.
little guy.
No.
You, me,
and Appa. We're all that's left of this place.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name?
Katara? Sokka?
Okay, dude, we're slowly growing a family.
What are you gonna name him?
Momo.
Momo! Look, when I have a character notebook. I don't know if I've said that. I like make little genres or I section things off. I'm gonna have Aang's animal companions. Apparently, Momo. Okay. Damn, we're gonna gain a new family member every. What do I call these? The Avatar family, Avatar gang. Damn, that's the end of the episode. Shit's going by fast. Okay, guys, that was the 3rd episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I really liked it. I'm already getting emotionally hit a couple episodes in. Are you killing me? Are you killing me here? Okay, they're killing my emotions already. I wanted to cry, dude. Katara already saying, "Oh, we're family. We're your family. We'll protect you." I thought, like, normally this is like a at least 10 or 15 episodes in. We're already there, and I believe it too. I love them. I love them together, and we already gained a Momo. What's up? Hold up. Why do? In the history of my life, okay, I had never heard of characters named Momo, and in the past like couple months, I've met 3 characters. One in Dan the Dan, one in My Hero, and now one in Avatar that are named Momo. What is this a common name that I just never heard of before? Damn, dude! By the end of the season, we're already gonna have like 29 people in our little group. We're gaining them at an alarming rate. I don't know how Appa is going to be able to hold all these guys. We're gonna have to come up. We're gonna have to find a new flying bison. Oh, I like. Okay, so it did sort of confirm some of the questions I have. There is a cycle. I would assume the way they say it, the air. Damn it, I'm not good with this. Air, earth, water, fire. No. No, I know they say Earth in the second in the beginning. I'm sorry, I should have wrote that down. I'm gonna write that down. I'll be right back. I'll write that down. No, I'll be right back. I'll do it in between episodes. So for the next time I watch it, I'll have it written down. And what was it? Roku? Roku's good apparently. But it almost it's like Ang like spoke like he knew Roku. Can they communicate with past avatars on the regular, or is that like a special thing that happens? And they do. Well, so my question is, and it's something that like they answered part of it. And, you know, obviously, it goes to a different tribe each time in an exact order. Again, doesn't go to like the next child. Like if when Roku died, did it go to the next child born in the air tribe, or did it the air nomads? I'm sorry. Or does it like naturally choose the best candidate? And that's another thing too that I gotta work with the exact kinks of it. Is it because Gyatso said, dude, there's avatars are supposed to learn when they're 16. But the monks can tell. Like they can tell when the avatar is, they just don't reveal it to them until they get to 16. That's when they're supposed to do it. Is it something that like can an 11-year like if an 11-year-old, you know what I mean? And then sorry if I'm not wording this exactly correctly. Let's just say Roku died, and then Aang was like 7. Can the power just go to Aang, or does it have to, like I said, does it have to be a newborn child? I don't know. So there's little kinks, there's little stuff to gotta work out, and I really like a show that does this. It almost like it doesn't hold your hand, and the reason I say that is because if you remember, you know, this episode, mostly the first 2 episodes, I had a lot of questions, not like big things, just like small, like how does the world work? You know, simple questions about the power of the Avatar and bending and all that. And I feel like as I go on each episode, they slowly sort of reveal some of this information that I've been wondering about. So I really like that. It sort of throws you into the deep end and then slowly starts to flesh certain things out. Another part of that, the Zuko stuff. You know, I'm wondering like, why is Zuko so obsessed with this? Why is this? Why is Zhao such an asshole, and why is he disrespecting? Oh no, it's because, you know what I mean. He's an exiled prince. He's an exiled prince. His father does not like him. Okay, we're gonna learn about what him disgracing. I don't. He disgraced his father, or the you know what I mean, or the tribe in some way. He got that burn mark in doing so, and then Iroh also talked about. Remember what happened last time he challenged? So I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to say Zuko challenged his father because he sort of seems to want his father's approval. So I don't know if he would want to do that. Maybe he. I don't know. Maybe he just challenged a really high up person in the Air Tribe. Well, not the Air Tribe. The Fire Nation. And he got embarrassed, so he got exiled because he embarrassed the king's family. I'm still wondering, like, was Iroh a part of it? Did Iroh also get exiled, or did Iroh just like really care about Zuko and want to protect him? That he wanted to make sure he wasn't alone, so he went with him, or did the king say, "Hey, follow him," just to make sure? I don't know, because the king, the father, doesn't like him at all. It seems, and Zuko seems very much sort of starved for that attention, starved for that sort of familial bond. And I could almost also, well, cause you really think about it, just the vibe I got, because again, Iroh again, not good. I don't want to call him good as in like a good guy. But it doesn't seem like the most evil person online. He's not like abusive towards Zuko. It seems like he's trying to sort of help him get stronger and protect him. And what's it called? Like he doesn't put him down. He builds him back up. You know, if Zuko makes a mistake or something, he goes, "It's okay, we'll fix it." That's the sort of vibe I get from Iroh. In saying that, it almost feels like Iroh is the real father. You know, I do wonder if that is a realization that Zuko will come to realize, because it's another thing too. I don't know. Zuko right now is so obsessed for his father's, approval. It feels like he wants to get back into the good graces. I could see a world in which at some point he doesn't want to get back in the good graces. He says, "Fuck it, I have Iroh here. Let me hang out." I mean, I don't necessarily want to say like, "Oh, he'll join Aang." I don't know if I'm going that far, that fast. But again, it doesn't feel like Zuko is the pure definition of evil, like I maybe thought he could have been. You know what I mean? Early on, when they filled him so ominously, it feels like he's. I want to say he himself is on a path of redemption. To get back into the good graces of the king, but I almost kind of feel like he's going to be on just a general path of redemption in which he will realize that, hey, maybe, well, fuck the king. Fuck my dad. He's an asshole. He doesn't like me. He never loved me. I have Iroh here. I don't know. But I like everything so far. Even Zhao, I like a nice dishonorable, that's the word. You know what I mean? Snake of a character. Okay, I would love if he's sort of semi-recurring. And Gyatso too. It's funny. Nowadays, in 2025, when you hear the word Gyat, it's a different connotation, I would assume. But Gyatso, I kind of want there to be, because again, I talked about, I think I said this in episode 1. I love flashbacks. And there's a couple things, obviously, like some of Aang's origin story, and we got some of it, but Aang's origin story, the Fire Nation attacking, maybe even Roku, some stuff like that. Maybe even Katara and Sokka's young childhood, and maybe even their father when we meet him. I want flashbacks. I want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? I love that sort of stuff. And I could definitely, I would definitely, because it's funny. This episode went by really quick, but it wasn't like it was a 20-minute episode. It did a lot of stuff. Not only did we have, Aang and the family, Aang and the fam, hanging out and, going to the temple, but we also had some flashbacks with Gyatso, and we also had Zuko, Iroh, and Zhao. They had a decent point. So this show is able to juggle storylines very well. I would not be surprised if this episode is the sort of common format of most episodes of Avatar, in the sense of there's 3 storylines. You have what Aang and Co are doing, you have what Zuko and Iroh are doing, and then you have some sort of flashback. It focuses on some character to give a little bit of perspective on where they were, where they ended up, or how they got to where they are. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this, man. I don't have any complaints. I don't have any complaints. 3 episodes in, I don't have any complaints. It's decent. It's decent, man. It almost got me emotional with the Avatar, because again, Aang. Again, I don't know how old he is. Well, no, he's 12. He's 12. He's 12. And I would assume Sokka and Katara are like 13 or 14 because they seem a little older than him. It's something that I think a couple shows, and I'm not going to point any out because I don't even know if I have a couple in my mind. I just know that I've experienced it before. When you have a child character that young, don't make them act like a fucking adult. Don't make them act, you know what I mean? They're a child. Make them go through make them act childish sometimes. Sometimes they cry. Sometimes they act out of line. Sometimes they lash out. Okay, that's fine. I want to see Aang mature. I want to see him sort of grow into who he is as a man. I want to see him not only power up, but I mean emotionally sort of connect and realize his importance. And I want to see that. And I want to see that in Sokka. I want to see that in Katara. Do I want to see it in Zuko too? Like, you know what I mean? Because again, Zuko does not feel like pure evil for me. I see room for like realizing the error of his ways. Again, not necessarily. I don't want to go as far as to say he's going to be a good guy or anything like that. But just like a fuck this, I don't care about this. I don't need my father's approval. He's a piece of shit. So, but I feel like the episodes are getting better and better and better. That was my favorite episode of the show so far. So. And the goosebumps, I tried not to say it as much because but I did get the goosebumps a lot, so it was there. But I will see you guys next week for the 4th episode, or in a couple days. I don't know the exact timeline. Obviously, I'm filming these before they come out on YouTube. If you liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I am already a decent amount of episodes ahead. So if you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm currently on. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.